Matt Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Forged Irish Stout, Empire Fight Store, freebets.com. We're here. Sam Jones. Sam, I know we spoke, I think it was last week, and you were like, look, we're close.
Yeah.
But look, we're here now. Big relief. I know Jack must feel like proper weight off his mind.
Just relief, mate. It's took like 4 months, and the rest to make. It's just been a long, painful process, but we're here now, ready to go.
What were the sort of stumbling blocks in negotiations trying to get this fight done? I've seen you reference things on Twitter.
It's just like Josh doesn't want to box in certain places of like it's not just Manchester he don't want to box. He didn't want to box abroad. He didn't want to box. He didn't want to box in Manchester. He didn't want to box in London. It's just it's a bit like dealing with Canelo Alvarez, I would imagine. But like, and the ring size as well. So that'll be that's an interesting subject. He wanted a big, massive football pitch of a ring. So yeah.
What does that say about Josh? The fact that
to get on his bike.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What do you think it means if it finds it in a big?
I mean, basically, with all the stipulations, I think he's trying to sort of flex a bit and say, "Look, I'm the big name in this fight." Would you get that?
No, Josh is the A side in the fight. That's why we're on this side and he's on that side. But ultimately, in my opinion, Josh should have three losses on his record. Prograis beat him, Jack beat him, Lopez beat him. Jack should have a 0 on his. So we'll see.
Do you think with the sort of trajectory of Josh's last few fights and obviously Jack's now back active, is this going to be like an even more in your eyes a convincing victory than what Jack thought was?
I think Jack's got his number, whether it's at 147, 154, 140, fucking bridge away, it doesn't matter. Jack's got his number.
Was the weight not a concern for you then coming into this?
No. Jack literally didn't give a shit what weight it was at, honestly.
How come this fight has obviously brewed and took so long to make?
Honestly, Josh.
Two whole years from the last one. I know he had Teofimo, but...
No, he didn't have Teofimo. He signed to fight Jack, and then he got out of it and went to box Lopez in New York.
In terms of what this does for Jack's career,
Andrew McCart,
what?
Tastes exactly the same, doesn't it?
What is this?
Actually, it tastes better in the bottle.
What is it? Limited edition, that?
Yeah, I think so. It tastes better in the bottle.
Well, this is pre-press conference. You're going to be up to your old tricks in this, aren't you? You're going to stoke the fire. We know you are. Come on.
Honest to God, I have no idea what you're talking about. No, mate, I'm just going to say what I need to say, and that's it. It doesn't need me to sell this fight. Look, the boys they've got history together. Honestly, I mean this wholeheartedly. It doesn't need me to be me. I'm just going to ask him a couple of questions, and yeah.
Why do you think Josh has now said yes to this fight?
Only option. Otherwise, he'd fight Steve Cloggett, whatever his name is.
Why, he doesn't have no other options on the table now?
Well, who else does he have to offer? This is his biggest payday, and that's what boils his piss.
I saw you reference on Twitter, or X, should I say, about, you've now delivered him or given him more money than he asked for originally.
Fact. Ask his lawyer when he's here.
Was that... Yeah, he's coming. I've seen him here today. He's like...
Josh is getting paid more money because of me, honestly. Ask him.
Is that a concession that you just said, you know what, let's just give it him kind of thing, because it was going on?
To do with that, just that I've been the one pushing this fight. Like, it's all right, people saying, "Oh, Sam's not made." Believe me, I'm a big reason why this fight's taking place. And if Tom Grant gets his chance to speak today, he will tell you the same thing. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, he's telling big fat pork pies.
In terms of rivalries, especially in this country, everyone's talked about going abroad in the Saudi, but we're now seeing domestically this fight happen. How pleased are you that it's not one that sort of got away, and that we are going to see it, because the British fans deserve to see this again, don't they? Because
this is the problem, right? In this country right now, there isn't any genuine rivalries like there were back in the latter years, not the latter years, in the earlier days of the Eubank Benz, the original Eubank. These two genuinely hate each other, so this is what makes the fight quite special, in my opinion. It's a great fight. Taylor's a great fighter. I've never said anything other than he's a great fighter. I just think he's very fortunate not to have 3 losses on his record.
Where do you think Josh is at? You've sort of seen him at his best against probably Ramirez.
Honestly, I just think Jack's got a style that beats him.
Jack obviously want to kick on and go for world titles, providing he gets past him. That's still the main aim and goal eventually for him.
A lot of people have been saying, why doesn't Jack move on? Look, this is Josh's biggest payday and Jack's biggest payday. They need to settle the score, and that's what they're doing. And then Jack will move on and become a world champion.
When you see this fight play out in your head, how do you envisage it happening?
Convincingly, even more convincingly than last time.
He obviously knocked him down last time. Do you think this time round they could stop him?
Yes, I do. I do believe he will stop him this time, yeah. Well, I don't care how he wins. Just as long as we've got 3 competent judges, a referee that knows what he's doing, and a fair result.
In terms of negotiations, obviously, I'm sure that'll have been massively on his mind, your mind, making sure that the judges,
No, I don't give a shit who's the judge for this fight.
So there's not been anything saying, well, we can't have the same as last time.
Don't care. The whole world's going to be watching them, aren't they? So if you were judging this fight, they'll be like concentrating on you. Is this fucking person going to score this fight correctly? So I don't give a fuck if it's the 7 dwarves on the judging panel. Makes no difference.
Okay, up. Well, look, Sam, it's a pleasure to catch up with you. We're looking forward to seeing what happens now at this press conference.
Tomorrow to Manchester.
I'll be there tomorrow. We'll catch up tomorrow. Appreciate it.
We need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.